How do you feel? Look at this binder. I don't think I had a binder that full.
You might have gone a bit overboard. But
If I lose this, we'll never be able to prove our identities. Very, very nervous. Have we pressed down? We're just hovering. We forgot to press the button.
it's because you're filming.
Sorry. Yeah, we've done everything we can. That's what we keep telling ourselves.
People do this all the time.
Ground
This
floor.
is just normal.
Yeah, I think when we're done with the appointment, we're going to have a wander around the city. Not for very long though, do we? Because we want to go home.
Yeah, you want to see your cat.
Oh yeah, Cleo apparently had a bit of a rough, well, not a rough night, but kept Amanda awake by crying downstairs, and she spent all of her time on the dining chairs and wouldn't go up, which is not like her. So she just sounds a bit unsettled, and it's made me feel really guilty. Poor little baby. So yeah, we won't linger for too long, but we don't have to check out of our room until 12. And so, because the appointment's at 9:30, it's just given us that bit of extra time. But yeah, we don't want to linger after we check out, do we?
Yeah, you can walk around for an hour.
Have a little look. I don't think we've seen proper Edinburgh yet. Oh, I can see the embassy. I'll show you. There it is.
In there.
Yeah, so it's not the whole building. I think it's floor 3, or it says level C. Obviously won't be able to film in there, so the next check-in will be after our appointment. So it all boils down to this. Oh, just a little bit nervous. We are super early, so yeah, we'll catch up with you later. So we've done it, and that was so intense and scary, because we thought, because funnily enough I follow a comedian on Instagram, and she did the exact same process just a few days ago in London, and she said, oh, you literally just drop your documents off and that's it. That's not it. I was super organised, but it almost went against me, didn't it?
Yeah, because she said, give me all the documents. And Sarah's like, they're all in the folder, they're all labelled. She goes, just take them all out.
It was
So she
heartbreaking.
obviously sorts them into the order they want them in.
Yeah,
But
and
she was very good.
They don't keep the originals of your diplomas. They just have to see them, and then they stamp all the photocopies. And they also have a photocopier there. So that's good to know if you've forgotten to do one.
And they can take your pictures there, because Sarah's head was too small, believe it or not, in her picture. So they took a picture again.
Wilsons have large heads.
And I was expecting to be taken into a private office with a desk.
And having like a proper interview.
But instead you stand at a counter like you're at McDonald's. Literally. And you sort of stood there with about a foot wide countertop to balance all your stuff on. But they're very good, and you've got to remember that they do this
all day
in, day out, so they know exactly what they're doing. And if they don't, they ask someone else who does.
Oh, and categorically, you do not need health insurance if you're living and working there. Working there being the word. She actually turned around, because this girl, I think she was new, so she didn't know exactly, she didn't know everything. She was obviously just sort of learning a little bit on the hop, and she turned around and asked a colleague, they're living there for more than a year, do they need health insurance? And her colleague said, no, if you're working there you don't. So if you're watching this because you plan to make this move yourself, then rest assured, I have heard it from the horse's mouth. You do not need insurance. So that's something I'm going to do when we get home, is cancel it. I booked it through AXA, and they haven't sent me a shred of paperwork. So I couldn't even prove that I've got a policy with them anyway, which is a bit annoying. I think I might steer clear of them, because I found that whole process a bit weird.
Yeah, you rang them the day of, or yesterday, to get
and I
the
said,
paperwork for today.
I'm only buying it because I might need proof at the embassy, and it never appeared. But anyway, we don't need it, so it's all fine. So I feel a lot better. We've done everything we can. They've got everything, and now we wait. She said 15 days, but it should be faster because they're not as busy at the moment. So I feel lighter. We're going to have a wander. The weather's a bit iffy, but we're going to have a wander round and try and walk off some of this nervous energy. And then we're going to double back to Leeds and spend the afternoon with Mum and Amanda. And baby Cleo, who's not coping with our absence. So we'll check back in with you when we're back on the road, or if we come across something cool in Edinburgh. We're in Old Town. Now, if you recognise these steps just ahead, that means you're up to date with your Netflix watch list. Yeah, that's where Dex chases after Em and they kiss at the end. So romantic.
People know that I'm leaving our house on the 12th.
Dex.
Ems, I love you.
It happened here, folks. He must be there somewhere. So, it turns out that we happened to be in Edinburgh at the same time as someone rather well known, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, pretty known.
Just doing his general work duties, the King of England. And we saw him get out of the car. There was quite the audience around. But yeah, so cool. How cool is that? How far are we away? About an hour and 20?
Yeah, about that.
Poor little Cleo. Not that she likes to cuddle, but...
She likes to be around.
Really annoying, I've lost my sunglasses. I know
I think they'll be in the bag in the boot.
I've got a pair on my head, but I have a pair of prescription sunglasses. And this comes just 6 months after I lost my actual glasses, which have been hopeless. This is why I don't buy expensive glasses.
Anyway, how was Edinburgh? What happened in Edinburgh, Sarah?
Oh, we saw the King.
Hey, we wondered why the roads were shut and there were
Leon
police
said,
everywhere.
"Oh, the King's in town." I was like, don't be silly. And then it was.
Yeah, Sarah googled it. And we found some famous steps from a series we like on TV.
Yes, the one day Dex and M steps, which were actually called... Oh no, it was Granny steps, but they weren't the same
They were the
ones,
opposite side that led to it, yeah.
We walked up Royal Mile, which was on my
So,
to-do list.
I think we decided we wouldn't mind a bit more time in Edinburgh. Obviously, we've got a lot of things to do, but we have to leave our house on the 12th. So we can't really take a holiday right now. Otherwise, we're not going to have time to sleep in the next week and a half.
Definitely recommend it though for like a weekend away, but it is cold.
It's July and it was 13 degrees there,
Yeah.
and with a cold wind.
But no, it was good, and I think we both feel like we've done what we can with the visas.
And I will say, the drive up, once you get past Nottingham, really nice. It's like
Newcastle.
2 hours, Newcastle, yes. 2 hours of lovely roads, just flowing and lots of good scenery. So, yeah, you'll enjoy that.
So, yeah, it's been a good trip, and we're thinking of heading back tonight, aren't
I have the option of work tomorrow, which I'll just do.
Yeah, and we can get on with some packing and stuff.
Cool.
Little update. We'll check in with you.
When we see Cleo.
Yeah, Amanda's.
Nearly all animals like that.
We didn't mind them.
Yeah, it was
We
lovely,
didn't
didn't
sort
it?
of like pick her up and try and take
No,
her in by hand.
no.
She just left her open and called her name and what have you.
Why she didn't
Just
join you
left
in
it at
that?
that.
Did she come and join you?
No,
at
and she
any
didn't come on bed either because I thought she'd come up. She came upstairs once, you could see her silhouette and we called her.
I will say, when we're in that
She went
bedroom, she doesn't
downstairs.
get on the bed.
Yeah,
She goes under it.
under. Wow.
20 minutes is a good average, and that's what I'm aiming for at the moment.
Keep your averages down.
Martin likes it, don't you, Martin?
Who's this nutter sitting on the side of her?
All we need to know is that it's far superior to Wilson's World.
They're building a house. What are we doing? Moving house.
I'm getting a kitten.
Oh.
So this is what driving in the UK is like now.
There's 2 lanes closed, but no one's doing anything.
Yeah, there'll be signs saying we're working night and day to improve the motorway. Lies.
There's just the M1 is just a joke. It's always. We've been driving to see your family for 10 years since we got married, and every time we come up, the roadworks.
What does that sign say? Oh, what closed? Do we need to be?
That's the A1M.
Oh, right, okay. I've done this journey so many times I still don't have a clue where I'm going. Yeah, we decided to set off sooner than planned because, as you can see, it's dusk. We've still got a good old journey ahead, 3 hours. But Cleo's being a good girl. Aren't you, my darling? Happy now that she's been reunited with us, aren't you? Aren't you lovely? Ooh, tired girl. Been very good. Good girl.
No time. Good time to drive in the UK. It's just.
Oh, sorry, people working. Very
It's like the
exciting.
van's having coffee on Instagram.
Right, check-in over. Probably won't check back in until tomorrow now, or until something else happens. So, yes, successful trip in all. Just looking forward to getting home and getting on with some packing. We've both got work at the end of this week, so probably we'll
Do a
hit
lot of
it
packing on
hard
the weekend.
at the weekend, yeah. Over and out.